Rick and Bubba Show. We're back. How are you? Dr. Lou joins us.
Dr. Lou, Dr. Lou, that's Dr.
Time to break it down for the weekend, baby.
Doctor, we'll see you now.
How about it, Lou?
It's the remix to nothing first out the kissing Lewis rolling that body, got every woman here wishing, sipping on H2O. I'm so hot, I'm like, whoa, it's a freaking weekend, babe, we're about to have us some fun.
What?
Bounce, 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 bounce. Come on, everybody. Bounce, 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 bounce. Mike and Mike, it's great to be here.
Oh, no, it's Rick and Bubba.
And this week is the man. I even
made Greg laugh.
I even made Greg laugh.
Yeah, watch it, and that doesn't happen much.
Man, I'm just gonna say Mike and Mike every week from now on.
That's pretty funny.
And
I
this,
think he's under the weather or under a dock or something.
Yeah.
well, this week's a special week because it's that time of year again. Time of year, leaves on trees. They're about to fall off because it's getting too cold outside and stay on trees because they can't live because it's freezing outside. And guys,
I agree.
guys, that means it's almost October.
Oh, yes.
And there are 10 other signs that I want to go over that prove that October is almost here. Guys, the first sign that proves October is almost here, Carl Ravitz, Peter Gammons, and John Crook were caught kissing one another Wednesday night on baseball night. oh, man, that was a great night of baseball Wednesday, but boy, does it get old to see that threesome on TV 361 days out of the year.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what. The second sign that proves October is almost here, the Boise State Broncos are already looking ahead to 2012 for their next big game against Southern El Paso A&M State Deaf and Blind Dwarf Community College. Gotta be a lot of laughing today, guys. That team beats one mediocre SEC team, and then that team beats Coastal Carolina 59-0 because they're a bunch of kitty cats, and then the Georgia Bulldogs went on to beat Ole Miss football team stink so bad 'cause they don't have a down their coach. Anyway,
Well said, Dr. Lou.
yeah, the third sign that proves October is almost here. After their dominant performance this past weekend, Alabama fans have claimed another 4 national titles, each of which will be rematches with LSU. Oh, man, didn't get a laugh on that one. Don't want to make everybody mad out there. No. I'm about to take a shot on the other team here in a minute. Honestly, guys, I expect Alabama to roll over the Gators this weekend.
Do you? Yeah, most people do.
With their UConn sitting on dubs with 22s. Oh, did you read Sports by Brooks? Obviously you didn't. I'll tell you, somebody out there is getting these jokes today. Somebody.
I got the first one.
That's good. The fourth sign that proves October is almost here. The Auburn family has resumed their greatest tradition, expecting to lose.
Dr. Lou.
Oh, good gracious.
He's brutal today.
I like good gracious. Give me good gracious, kid.
Goodness gracious, guys, some days I just come in there and just start improv because I think it's not funny. And all the jokes I come up with, I start doing on my computer, just start writing all the stuff that suddenly makes it sense. Just Helms is in there staring at me.
It's like it's just a
Oh, that's my favorite part, by the way.
No, guys, I predict that the Gamecocks running back Marcus Lattimore will run for 716 yards and 59 touchdowns against the Tigers this weekend in the first half. Until Spurrier replaced him with Conso like he did last year, which will allow the Tigers to score 420 unanswered points, giving them the 420 to 413 victory over the Gamecocks.
You are not.
I wasn't really expecting to laugh right there. Thanks for the curse today.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I just came off a charity event yesterday.
You're in a giving mood.
That was a good one, Rick.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, number five sign that proves October is almost here. Kentucky fans are already selling opponents' fan bases. You just wait till January when we play you in basketball. Oh, just off my game today. I used to tell you, Kentucky fans, but nobody in the Southeast cares about basketball until mid-January. But guys, I will tell you right now, in all seriousness, this may be the worst SEC team that we've ever seen.
Which one?
Kentucky, the Kentucky Wildcats.
Yeah, get some water.
Give me some
Get
water.
you a
Man,
little-
I'm
get you a
dry
little pop.
today.
Just a little water. I'm really surprised Bubba didn't give you more. He loves Kentucky basketball humor. by
Oh,
the
I
way.
do. I'm smiling, Rick.
Okay,
Inside. Yep.
Comedy's all about timing. My timing's off today.
Yeah.
Number 6 reason that their sign that proves October is almost here. Everyone's interest in college football is beginning to die down because after you've been to the mountaintop of college football and experienced the Georgia Tech versus Kansas rivalry, everything else is a
That was a good one, Lou.
Oh, I knew it was. I knew that would give up. I just knew it. I knew
Greg
it.
ain't laughed
We now
again.
call
I have to.
it. We now call it the third weekend in September.
That's right. Amen.
That's right. I tell you what, there's so much tradition in that rivalry. You'd have to be Ray Charles not to see it.
Oh, went back to it.
Oh, good gracious.
You knew I'd like that.
All right.
Little Greg humor there.
Yeah.
That's,
Make fun of midgets next. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
Greg,
kidding.
by the way.
Do you think sometimes he just thinks he's with us?
Yes.
And he forgets?
Yes.
No, it's RT.
Yeah, it's
Well,
RT.
You can't fight
That
that.
can simply be defined
he
as a
said-
man who lives with RT.
He said it and quickly went, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I should-
what's that's how RT works.
I almost dropped an M-bomb for you, Craig. I couldn't do it.
That's good.
The
Make
seven
that
sign.
I actually think you're pretty on fire today, by the way.
Well, that's good, man. That's real good because man, I'm struggling inside.
Even Dr. Lou has those days.
That's good, man. That's what
Num-
he came up with.
The number 7 sign that proves October is almost here. The Atlanta Braves season is over.
Oh, Hams. I'm sorry, Hams.
That was the end. Of it.
That was well, sorry, Hams.
Helms, I'm sorry.
That hurt.
I'm so sorry. I just hurt his feelings. But I tell you what, word around town is that former New York Knicks point guard Latrell Sprewell spent all of September in the Braves dugout. What a choke job.
Helm's mad now.
I even got Rick to stand up on that one.
That's
for a
right.
brief second.
That's
That
right.
was good.
You lost me.
You
Yeah, that's okay, Greg.
you guys don't know your sports then.
You do have to be very sports savvy to
Yeah.
get some of these.
Well,
Latrell Sprewell, he choked
Yeah.
B.J. Carlissimo back in the day.
And you were saying the Braves choke, so the
Braves
Braves.
choke.
Come on,
They're
Greg.
choking them all.
It was a long way home. I'll give you that, but you should have been with
I'll
that.
get it. Come on,
I'm
old
in
red
a-
eye.
Well,
I'm
you
gonna-
got that choker choke-y thing.
Oh, yeah,
but,
right.
I thought he punched him, so that's what
I
it was.
say what
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
realize he
hire
choked him.
my brother over here to be my joke interpreter next week for Greg. Guys, number eight sign that proves October is almost here. Harvey Updike is weeping like a willow for what he did to Sumer's Oaks. Oh, I just wanted to say weeping willow and Sumer's Oaks in the same sentence.
He's a bird, isn't he?
Yeah.
No tree pun intended. Go ahead.
Trails pretty well.
Number 9 sign that proves October is almost here. Number 9 is Dancing with the Stars at a Halloween party, and one of the contestants came as Bill Bubba Bussy.
There you go.
I like doing the quick step.
Oh, good gracious. I tell you guys, I just need to stick with Rick Bubba humor and forget college football altogether. That's pretty good. College football only has so much you can joke about. And I talked about it 28 million times. All right. Now
Number 10.
we're to number 10, the final reason that proves October is almost here. This segment is not nearly as fun as it was at the beginning of September. That's so funny to me, I can't even stop laughing.
More with Dr. Lou when we come back. 866 We Be Big is our number. You're listening to the Rick and Bubba Show.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.
With Dr. Lou today. Dr. Lou, we're looking at the games you have selected for us to discuss this weekend, and there's some pretty good matchups this weekend.
There are, guys. I wanted to go ahead and give credit where credit is due. Greeny, you had an 11-1 week this week.
It's got to be Greeny.
Yeah, Rick had an 11-1 week last week.
Which one did I miss? Because it really pulled me back, put me back in good contention. I had a good week.
I cannot.
I don't remember which one I
for the
missed.
life of me remember what it was. But Rick, you had a great week, which has put you. You're 2 games behind Dr. Lou, and Bubba and Speedy are now 3 games behind Dr. Lou. So
Dr. Lou's hard to beat.
Yep.
he is hard to beat.
Dr. Lou does the math, I think, on these.
He sure does. He fills in whatever record that he wishes he had that week, regardless of what he circled.
That's right.
But anyway, guys, we got some good games coming up this weekend. First of all, I just want to take a quick second to extend my sympathies to those listening on 92.7 WBJO out of Mullins, West Virginia. The corn dogs may have ruined your couch burning festivities like last night, guys, but we still love you. I just wanted to tell them up in West Virginia.
Yeah, couch burning is.
Yeah, there'll be other times to burn the couch.
Yeah, they'll need.
By the way, these are some tough picks this week, guys. These are some tough picks.
Guys, how about number 14 Texas? It's gonna be a great day of football, by the way, for all those just ready to camp out in front of the TV. For number 14 Texas A&M versus number 18 Arkansas at a neutral location. I believe it's at the Cowboys Stadium, maybe.
My gracious.
That's a
toughie there.
Boy, that's a tough pick.
Suey Pig. Bubba goes for Arkansas.
A&M chokes a 21-point lead last week. Arkansas gets manhandled by Alabama. That's a tough pick.
Boy.
It's gonna be. I think Arkansas is gonna win it just because I coach there. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right. So we will.
2 former NFL coaches going at each other.
All right. We'll go.
Isn't that
Petrino's
coach
count no longer than he was there when he quit. Does he count?
So we're gonna pick Arkansas there. Anybody picking A&M?
I ain't decided yet. I think I might go AM. I'm not sure.
Oh, you got to mark it, Speedy.
Yeah,
This
might
is
as
a
well.
ballot time. You got to mark it.
Gig 'em. You gonna gig 'em?
Michigan.
You know what we should do? We should all just sit here this segment and not pick anybody.
I've had all my picks except 2. I'm wondering about.
Michigan, Minnesota. Minnesota's got to go to the big house.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with the Nardicon.
yeah, he's awful fast at home. I think the Golden Gophers will have a hard time hemming him up.
He's gonna smear the Gophers.
Big SEC game, Mississippi State at Georgia. Both schools trying to get some traction here.
I think the Bulldogs are gonna win.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Everybody step out.
gonna go with the Bulldogs because I know Rick loves it when you do that. Remember
I know.
saying that last year.
I've never heard any sports person do that before. That's a new one.
But I am. I seriously, I think Bulldogs will win.
Yeah, you're probably right. Georgia, Mississippi State, Bubba, which one you like?
Very close. 2 teams in different aspects of a team's life. But Georgia struggled, and they're kind of on the down tick. Mississippi State's on the uptick. But playing at Georgia, I'm going to have to give them a slight edge and say the Bulldogs.
There.
I'm gonna say alcohol is the difference, and Georgia wins the game.
Northwestern and Illinois 24. Northwestern can be a really bad.
alcohol.
He didn't even get it over
Yeah.
there.
Illinois.
Yeah, that's Illinois. I don't. Northwestern's a bad team. Kentucky at LSU.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
What's the spread on that, by the way?
it's got to be a dandy.
LSU will romp.
I think it's 31 points.
Auburn at South Carolina.
Auburn is heading into a horrifying part of the schedule as they have South Carolina, and then they've got Arkansas, then they've got Florida, then they've got LSU, 3 of them on the road. Ooh. And of those 4 games, I think this Saturday is their best chance to win. South Carolina should be the favorite, and is the favorite, but I just don't see how the Auburn defense. They've stopped Lattimore last year twice in two games. He's thinking about that. He's tired of hearing that Auburn stopped him. twice last year.
I think he's the leading Heisman candidate right now too. Quite frankly,
Lattimore will show why he was happy that he went to South Carolina. He will run for 6 miles versus the Auburn.
I think Auburn's best defense in this is he just gets tired. And he has so many yards in the first half he can't carry anymore.
Yeah, and
I'm pulling for Blake, but because I'm behind in the picks, I'm circling South Carolina.
Yeah, and I will be pulling for Auburn as well. But if you're picking games, you got to pick South Carolina. I think, and Auburn's got lost another defensive player. As if, and of course the way the defense is playing, that could be good or bad. But but the
which one it was, I guess.
But this was a guy who was making plays, unfortunately, and so he's out, and so it's just a tough time right now for them. And South Carolina is remembering getting beat twice last year by Auburn, and I just think they got a lot on the line here. Michigan State at Ohio State, that's kind of a tough one too. Ohio State, no, they.
I think Michigan State's supposed to be ranked on here. I missed putting their ranking on there. I think Michigan State will pull this one out by 697,616 points.
Really?
Yes.
So you think it's going to be close?
I think it's going to be real close.
I'm
real
going with
close.
the home team in this. A lot of red in the stands.
Notre Dame at Purdue.
I'm going to go with the Purdue Boilermakers.
Lou.
Against your precious Notre Dame?
Absolutely am. To lose by 4,614,897 points.
97?
I'm going with the Fighting Irish in this one.
Yeah, I am too. Clemson at Virginia Tech, big game, another great game.
Number 13 versus number 11. This will be the defining game for Clemson as they've already passed 2 other tests.
Yeah, they got to go to
on the road and win.
I got to say, guys, this Clemson team looks legit, and that number 2, I think his name is Watkins. That guy is a specimen. He could play in the NFL right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say Clemson wins this game, and they end up winning the ACC, and they possibly could even end up in the national championship.
I'm going with Virginia Tech.
I think Clemson will win the game. I think they're good. I don't think they're going to be a national champion contender yet, but watch out for them the next couple of years.
Alabama at Florida. People saying Florida is better than expected, but Florida really hasn't played anybody yet. I mean, they haven't played a great team.
Well, they're about to.
Yeah, they're about to.
They're about to.
There'll be a lot of flash, but I don't think they've got enough. I think Alabama will wear them out.
Alabama wins convincingly.
I think Alabama loses.
Really?
Yep. I just want to say Alabama loses. All right, now let's go to the last game.
Yeah. Nebraska at Wisconsin, probably the premier game of the weekend. And we're gonna. These are 2 programs. One is saying we're back. One is saying we've got a team that contend. I believe both are dark horses for the championship. Wisconsin probably more so than Nebraska. We'll find out if Nebraska is really who they say they are this year, and we'll also find out if Wisconsin.
I think the Badgers are for real. They finally got that speed and that spark they needed in the quarterback, and they've got those big old linemen that wear you down. Rick, I think they're one of the best 4 teams in the country right now. I think they're going to win, and after this week, well, if they do win convincingly, we'll have to call them one of them.
Well, with other teams, because Alabama, LSU, one of them is going to knock the other one out, and because they're going to play each other this year. Wisconsin, I think they win this game. They could find a way into that game.
Yeah. Well, now Boise does have Nevada this weekend.
Well, we got to
Wait a minute.
Look out for that.
Yeah.
We can't forget about
Look out for that.
I like Wisconsin in this game too.
Yeah, I like Wisconsin. I agree with Bubba. I think they're one of the best teams in the country, and Russell Wilson, he'll be the difference in that game. He'll end up just dropping a whole bunch of cheese up on that mug. And just,
Dr. Lou.
Drop cheese.
He's wondering again. He's looking up.
I knew he was a great record producer. I just had no idea he was such a good quarterback.
I know.
And another one everybody's talking about, Georgia Tech will beat
That
NC
was pretty
State.
good, Bubba. I'll give you some on that one.
That was good. Speedy, I know you following Georgia
And he's going to
Tech.
put his Beats headphone on and
Kansas.
beat down Nebraska.
I love the
That's
triple
pretty
option.
good one, Bubba.
All right, there you go.
Thank you, Mike and Mike, for letting me on today.
It's our pleasure, Dr. Lou. Always fun. If you leave us, have a great weekend. May your team win.